Hey, do you ever feel like every tank you set up falls apart, no matter what you do? Or maybe you've got the setup down, but your fish or plants just won't thrive? Here's what nobody tells you. The RODI method could be the one thing standing between you and the aquarium of your dreams. Stick around to find out how this game-changing method can turn your struggles into wins without the trial and error. Achieving the perfect aquarium setup can feel like trying to climb a mountain without a map. There's water chemistry, plant health, filtration, and lighting, and it's a lot to keep track of, and mistakes can be costly. But what if there was a way to make it simpler? Today, we're going to break down the RODI method, a process that's helped countless aquarium keepers go from frustration to pure success. Whether you're just starting out or have years of experience, this method is designed to streamline everything and give your tank the best chance of thriving. Picture this. You've done your research, invested in a solid setup, and even splurged on some beautiful fish and plants. But after a few weeks, things start to look, well, off. The water's cloudy, plants are yellowing, fish are stressed, and you're left wondering what went wrong. It's a frustrating common experience for both newbies and seasoned hobbyists alike. Why? Well, because success in aquarium keeping relies on one thing above all: consistency. And let's face it, keeping all the variables in check on a regular basis can feel impossible without a clear method. So if you're constantly struggling with algae, poor water quality, or fish that just don't thrive, you're not alone. This is where RODI method can make all the difference. Designed to simplify and automate, it brings consistency to your tank without the guesswork. What is the RODI method, you ask? The RODI method is more than just a filtration system. It's a philosophy for your tank's overall health. RODI stands for reverse osmosis deionization, a filtration process that removes impurities from tap water, making it ideal for aquarium use. But it's not just about the water you add. RODI goes further, addressing the entire system of maintaining an aquarium. So let's break down the RODI method step by step. Reverse osmosis. Reverse osmosis is the first essential step. This process uses a specialized membrane to strip out the impurities like chlorine, chloramines, and even trace metals that can harm your tank's delicate ecosystem. Now, think about it. The water that comes out of your tap isn't tailored for aquatic life. By removing these contaminants, you're setting a stable foundation that allows your fish and plants to thrive. So, why is this crucial? Well, impurities in your tap water can cause pH swings, encourage algae growth, and even lead to the dreaded fish diseases. With reverse osmosis, you're controlling one of the biggest variables in your tank's health: water quality. So, osmosis for purity. The second step is all about keeping the water pure and balanced. Once you've got a tank filled with reverse osmosis treated water, it's easy to maintain purity. You're not just adding water, you're ensuring that each drop is free from any elements that could destabilize your tank. Many aquarium enthusiasts find that by using RO purified water, they cut down on algae issues, fin rot, and even plant decay. Here's a key tip. Make sure you're regularly testing the water's pH, KH, and GH. By monitoring these factors, you'll keep the environment stable, which means less stress for your fish and more vibrant plant growth. Deionization is where the RODI method really shines. This step takes your water one step further by removing even the smallest ions, such as nitrates and phosphates, that can slip through other filtration processes. Deionization creates what we call zero TDS water, which is completely free from dissolved solids. This purity is perfect for sensitive species or tanks where you want absolute control over the water parameters. Here's a pro tip. Adjust the water chemistry to suit your specific aquarium needs. For example, if you have a planted tank, you may want to add minerals back in to support plant health. Deionization allows you to start with a blank slate and build exactly what your tank needs. Incorporation into maintenance routine. Now here's where most people trip up. They think once the water is purified, they're all set. The truth is, maintaining an aquarium requires routine, and that's where the incorporation part of RODI comes in. Set up a consistent schedule where you test the water and conduct partial water changes with RODI treated water. By incorporating it into your regular maintenance routine, you're continuously supporting the tank's health. Quick tip here, make it part of your weekly routine. Set aside a specific day for testing and water changes. Over time, you'll notice fewer issues and more stable parameters. Here's how the RODI method helps avoid common pitfalls. Using tap water without filtration can introduce a ton of variables. Minerals, heavy minerals, and impurities can cause fluctuations that stress fish, stunt plant growth, and fuel algae outbreaks. By using RODI treated water, you remove those stressors from the equation. You're giving your tank the best chance at thriving by creating a stable foundation. Now here's the impact you can expect. Better fish health with purified water. There's a reduced risk of diseases caused by fluctuating pH and harmful chemicals. Also enhanced plant growth. Plants thrive in stable conditions when they're not fighting impurities. They can focus on growth and color development. Another one is reduced algae. Algae thrive on nutrients that are often found in tap water. RODI water reduces these nutrients, meaning fewer algae outbreaks. Here are the real results in regards to transformation tanks with RODI method. For many aquarium keepers, switching to RODI treated water is like flipping a switch. They go from constant headaches and troubleshooting to a tank that's stable, vibrant, and healthy. Imagine walking up to your tank every morning and seeing crystal clear water, vibrant plants, and fish that are clearly thriving. That's the kind of transformation the RODI method can offer. Let's dive into some real-world examples. Here's a case study for you. Overcoming algae troubles can be this bane of any aquarium keeper's life. One aquarium struggled with persistent algae blooms that clouded their water and covered their plants. After switching to the RODI method, they saw a complete turnaround. The algae disappeared and the plants started thriving with fewer interruptions from unwanted growth. Here's another case study for you. Healthier, happier fish. Another hobbyist was dealing with fish health issues, constant stress, frequent sickness, and even a few losses of fish. They began using RODI water and noticed a shift almost immediately. Their fish were less stressed, more active, and most importantly, healthy. No more unexpected losses or infection. The stable water quality made all the difference. So here's the kicker. The RODI method isn't just a filtration step. It's a transformative approach to aquarium keeping. By focusing on the foundation, that's my dog, pure, stable water, you've essentially removing all the environmental stressors that compromise your tank. It's a shift from reactive care, where you're always fixing problems, to proactive care, where you set up your tank for success from the start. And that's the secret to not only just maintaining, but actually thriving. And my dog's trying to tell me to come play. If you're tired of fighting a losing battle with your aquarium, constantly dealing with issues and never feeling like you're getting it right, give the RODI method a try. It simplifies the entire process and removes unpredictability and gives your tank the consistency it needs to truly flourish. Now imagine turning frustration into pride, knowing you've got a tank that's as close to perfect as it gets. Hey, hit subscribe to never miss tips like this, or check out our next video for more ways to elevate your aquarium game. And now to go play with my dog. See you in the next one.